10 countries that have strong affection for the UK. Despite changing global dynamics, the United Kingdom remains a country that many nations admire, respect, and feel a genuine connection to. This affection can stem from shared history, language, education, diplomacy, or even pop culture. From monarchies admiring each other to former colonies building strong modern partnerships, the UK's global footprint has left a positive impression in unexpected places. In this video, we explore 10 countries that have strong affection for the UK, not just as trade partners or allies, but as countries where people actively engage with British culture, values, and traditions in their everyday lives. 10. Japan. At first glance, Japan and the UK might appear worlds apart, geographically and culturally. But in reality, they've shared more than 4 centuries of friendship, beginning with formal trade ties in 1613. The Japanese have long admired British craftsmanship, fashion, and music. From the Beatles to Burberry, British exports enjoy wide popularity. The UK is also a top destination for Japanese students. In return, Britain has shown consistent respect for Japanese culture and innovation. The two nations frequently collaborate in areas like technology, security, and education, while their royal families maintain a respectful ceremonial relationship. Despite their differences, Japan and the UK are close partners and admirers. 9. Canada. Canada and the UK are more than allies, they're extended family. As a Commonwealth realm, Canada shares the same monarch as Britain, and much of its political and legal systems are modelled after the UK's. British customs are visible in everything from spelling to parliamentary procedures. Many Canadians still feel an emotional bond with Britain, and the royal family enjoys steady interest across the country. British television and sports remain popular, and city names like London, Halifax and Windsor speak to that heritage. Trade and travel between the two countries are strong, and the Canada-UK relationship continues to flourish even in a post-Brexit world. 8. Australia. Australia's relationship with the UK is a mix of camaraderie, competition and cultural closeness. While fully independent, Australia retains the British monarch as its head of state and remains deeply connected to Britain through the Commonwealth. British TV shows, football and, especially cricket, are hugely popular. The Ashes cricket series is a sporting rivalry steeped in mutual respect and national pride. British immigrants helped shape modern Australia, and many Australians hold dual UK citizenship. Beyond nostalgia, the countries work together closely in areas like security through AU-KUS and foreign policy. The connection is strong and often expressed with Aussie humour. 7. Ireland. Despite a difficult past, today's relationship between the Republic of Ireland and the UK is rooted in mutual respect, shared values and cooperation. Thousands of Irish citizens live and work in the UK, and the two nations share strong trade, education and cultural ties. They also enjoy reciprocal travel rights under the Common Travel Area Agreement. Culturally, British and Irish people often engage with each other's music, literature and television. Major UK cities have large Irish communities, and London's Irish diaspora remains one of its most influential. The friendship is modern and pragmatic, proof that even historically tense relationships can evolve into strong partnerships. 6. India. India's bond with the UK is complex but increasingly constructive. The British colonial era left a legacy of language, law and institutions that India built upon to shape its modern democracy. Today, over 1.5 million British Indians live in the UK, contributing to business, healthcare, politics and culture. British universities are a top choice for Indian students, with more than 136,000 enrolled in 2023 alone. Cultural exchanges are thriving, from Bollywood films shot in the UK to shared cricket passions. Politically and economically, The two countries continue to strengthen cooperation through new trade discussions and strategic agreements. 5. New Zealand. New Zealand and the UK have a special kinship, one forged through migration, shared institutions, and affection for tradition. The UK remains New Zealand's model for governance, law, and education, and both countries share the same monarch. Culturally, Kiwis consume a lot of British media, from comedy shows to news coverage. Many New Zealanders travel to or work in the UK, often on working holiday visas, and there's a shared love of rugby, tea, and dry wit. The two countries are also part of military and intelligence alliances, like Five Eyes. With so many parallels, it's no surprise that the UK still feels like home to many Kiwis. 4. United States. The UK and the US share what's famously known as the special relationship. Though their political systems differ, they're connected by history, culture, language, and mutual admiration. Millions of Americans trace their ancestry back to the UK. British authors, music, and films have left a lasting impression. Harry Potter, The Beatles, The Crown, and James Bond are just a few cultural touchstones that Americans love. Educational, economic, and diplomatic ties are robust. The two countries often present a united front on global issues, and their people regularly travel, study, and work across the Atlantic. Even after disagreements, affection runs deep. 3. Kenya. Kenya and the UK have turned a colonial past into a future-focused friendship. Today, their relationship is built on shared language, education, and economic cooperation. English is widely spoken, and the UK is one of Kenya's largest trading and development partners. Thousands of Kenyan students study in the UK, supported by programs like the Chevening Scholarships. The British Council also plays a big role in promoting cultural exchange. The Premier League is wildly popular in Kenya, and many Britons live and work in Kenyan cities like Nairobi and Mombasa. This is a relationship grounded in history, but focused on progress. 2. Ghana. Ghana has transformed its colonial-era relationship with the UK into a warm, mutually beneficial partnership. English remains Ghana's official language, and British influence is evident in its legal and education systems. The UK is one of Ghana's largest development and education partners. Over the past 40 years, more than 2,000 Ghanaians have received Commonwealth scholarships, and over 400 have been awarded Chevening scholarships. In 2023, 47 Ghanaians were funded to study in the UK. The number of Ghanaian students in British universities rose from 2,670 in 2020 to 3,925 in 2022, showing a consistent upward trend. Meanwhile, the Ghanaian diaspora in the UK now stands at around 136,000 people, with strong communities in London, Birmingham, and Manchester. Football, fashion, and music continue to connect the two cultures. This is no longer a one-sided legacy. It's a story of shared progress. 1. Malta. Malta may be small in size, but its affection for the UK is anything but. Once a British colony, Malta retained English as an official language after independence in 1964, and still drives on the left side of the road. The UK is Malta's largest source of tourists, contributing nearly 49% of all tourist arrivals as recently as late 2024. In total, over 3.56 million tourists visited Malta that year, an astonishing figure for a country with just over 500,000 residents. British retirees and expats make up a notable portion of Malta's foreign population, attracted by the climate, familiarity, and English language services. Malta also features British-style red postboxes, recognisable road signs, and deep admiration for UK football and TV. The bond remains strong through trade, education, and tourism. For many Maltese, Britain isn't just a former colonial power, it's part of their identity. From Japan to Malta, these 10 countries continue to show their admiration for the UK through culture, education, diplomacy, and shared values. While history plays a part, it's the modern-day partnerships and people-to-people connections that keep these bonds alive. It's proof that affection often outlasts empires. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget